Hello everyone, welcome to the Technical Fist. I am Tarun and in this video I will show you how you can get started with Python. This will be a complete series that I talked about in the previous video, and we will be learning all the basics of Python in this series, and this is the first video of this series in which I will just show you how you can install and set up your environment of Python in your computer. So let's get started. Alright, before starting this, I want to share something. If you guys are interested to create your own videos on YouTube, you might be thinking of what you can use for recording your audio, for capturing your screen. For your information, I am basically using Camtasia Studio for this, and for capturing my audio, I'm using Boya microphone. So you can get your hands on those things. I'll put the link in the description below. So let's get started with the tutorial now. So in order to install Python in your computer, go to Google. So I'm opening my Google Chrome and typing google.com. That's very simple. So go to Google and type Python, and the first link, python.org, you just click on this first link and it will take you to the site of Python, and you will see this downloads button. And as soon as you hover over the downloads, you will see the latest version. Okay, or you can basically click on this one, but you can go to this download for Windows. It will basically automatically detect your operating system, and you can basically click on this button as well to see all the downloads like this. Okay, so these are all versions for Python. We want the latest version, so latest version is 3.6.4. so let's download this. Alright, Python is downloaded now. Just click on this to open it, and select both of these options, install launcher for all users and add Python to path. After that, click on install now, and this will basically install your Python in your computer. Okay, let's wait for this to get installed. Alright, Python is installed now, and you will see a setup was successful message. After that, just hit close button. Now you have installed Python in your computer. To test this out, just go to start menu and type in cmd. You will see a command prompt. Hit enter. If you are using Mac OS, you might want to go to terminal, and you just need to enter Python. Hit enter, and you will see the Python version with the date and other informations. Okay, and you will see these three arrows. Well, this means you are now in Python interface. So that's how easy it is. You just installed Python, and now basically you can start writing code in Python using this interface. Okay, so if you are seeing these three arrows, that means you are now in Python interface and you can start writing your Python scripts. Let's close this for now, and I want to install another software that is called PyCharm for writing our Python scripts, because you can't just use command prompt to create all of your softwares, all of your programs. Let's close this for now, and again go back to your browser, and I want to type in, let's go to Google. I want to type in PyCharm, and you will see jetbrains.com PyCharm. So I want to open this up. Okay, go to download, and you will see two versions over here. One is professional and other is community. Well, professional is basically paid for, to enjoy full features of Python, IDE. Okay, so if you want to enjoy full features of PyCharm, you can just go ahead, download this professional version. But if you're just a beginner and you just want to get your hands on the basic stuff, then community version is also good for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the community version here. So let's click on the download button. Okay, it will give you a thank you for downloading PyCharm, and your PyCharm will start getting download. Okay, PyCharm is downloaded now, and click on this to open it. So you see here the PyCharm setup. Hit next, next, and I want these. No, I don't want any desktop launchers. Yes, .py. Not for now. Okay. So hit next, install, and this will install PyCharm. All right, it's about to install, and now click on Run PyCharm. Hit finish. After that, you will see this complete installation. Hit OK. Now this will ask you to select a theme. Well, I like the dark theme for my development purpose, but you can go ahead with the default theme as well. I'm gonna select dark theme because this is easy on your eyes. Alright, after that, hit next. No, we don't want any of this. Start using PyCharm. Now over here you will see create a new project, open or check out from version control. Alright, now you can basically jump straight into the Python development using this PyCharm IDE, and this will provide you a handy options for your development. For example, you can get hint. For example, if I type P, I will get all the hints related to P, that what I need to type next. Okay, if you have never done programming before, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You will get to know by watching what we will do in the next steps. All right, so don't worry, don't get panic like what the heck is this guy saying, because it will all make sense once you watch what we will be doing in the next couple of tutorials. Okay, and I promise you guys that. So let's create a new project, and let me show you a simple hello world program for this video tutorial. So let's click on create new project. It will ask you for the location of your new project. Well, this is a very unsafe location to choose, because if anything happens to your Windows or to your operating system, all of your data will be lost. Okay, you can see over here that this project will be saved in C drive. C drive is the same drive which contains my Windows operating system. So if anything happens to my computer, if anything happens to my Windows, this project will be lost. So this is not a safe location, not a safe path for your project. So what we will be doing is, let's click on this browse button, and over here let's get out of this C drive. You can select any of the drive below, okay, but not just that operating system drive, because it's unsafe. If anything happens to your operating system, it will directly affect your project. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the last one. You can select any of this drive, hit OK, or you can create a new folder for your project from here. So I'm going to create a new folder in this drive, and I'm going to name it as Python tutorials. You can name it like anything as you like. Hit OK, and this will give me Python tutorials folder. Hit OK, and now you can see Python tutorials. And now enter a / and enter your project name that you want to give to your project. So I'm gonna say hello Python. Okay, what will happen is it will create a hello Python project inside Python tutorials folder in iDrive. Okay, so make sure you are not selecting C drive, because if you select C drive, all of your progress will be lost if anything happens to your operating system. With that being done, let's click on create button. So this will basically create a virtual environment for Python, and this will basically help you to get started with Python. So using an IDE is definitely a wise choice. You'll get to know this once you try to do all of these same things on a notepad editor or some simple text editor. So IDE, thumbs up for an IDE, it's good. So close this one, and you will see hello Python over here inside Python tutorials. So browse this, you will see this library root. We are not interested in this right now. So let's click on this hello Python. Make it bigger. Yes, let's click on this hello Python and right click on it, click new and file. Okay, now you can name it anything like you like. I'm gonna name it as hello.py. What does py means? Well, py means it's a Python file, just like .jpg, .mp4, .mp3 or anything like that. Okay, so don't get confused with what the heck is the .py. .py is just an extension that tells the computer that it's a Python file. So hit OK, and you'll get a hello.py over here that you can see over here as well. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write a simple hello world program, and you will be amazed by seeing this, like how easy this is to do everything, everything like this. Okay, and also the thing that I told you before about p, like if I enter p, I will get all the hints regarding p. All of this will make sense now. Okay, so watch closely and see what happens. Okay, so if I enter p, wait, let me increase the size first. So in order to increase the font size, you just go to File, Settings, go to Editor, Font, and over here you will see the size as 12. Let's make it 22. Apply. Okay. Yep, now you will be able to see this properly. So if I enter P, you will see I can get all of the options regarding P. So POW, print, help, map, zip, compile, copyright, all of this. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to print. Okay, what I said let's create a hello world program. What does hello world means is basically it's like hello world. Okay, so it's just an your computer will say hello to you. Okay, not just to you but to the whole world. Okay, let's make your computer say hello to you. So that's how easy it is. If you watch the previous video, I told you that a programming language is just a language which helps your computer to understand your commands. Okay, if you can say, hey computer, say hello to me, and your computer will say hello to you if he could understand you. And in order to make him understand, we use these programming languages. All of these languages are called high-level languages because we can learn these languages, we understand these languages. Our computer uses a low-level language, which is a machine language, which is a binary language, basically a set of 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is called a binary language, which is used by computer. Let me give you an introduction about high-level and low language as well. A high-level language, which is let me open a notepad editor. Okay, so let me maybe 28. Yes, so a high level language is basically we can understand this, we can understand, and a low level language computer can understand. High level language is basically like our language, which is say English. Whoops, English. And a low level language is basically like a binary language. Okay, binary language is basically a set of 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. It does not contain alphabet like us, okay, or anything except 0, 1. It's just 0, 1, 0, 1. And if we go in the detail of this, what 0, 1 basically is, like pass current, don't pass the current, whatever. So it's just a set of 0, 1, which basically helps our computer to understand this. And there is another concept that comes over here is compiler. What a compiler is, as for the beginner level, compiler is a translator. Okay, for an example, suppose you speaks French, okay, and your friend speaks English. You don't know how to speak English, and your friend don't know how to speak French. So now you need someone who could translate your languages, your thoughts, your messages with each other. So this job is done by a translator. For example, your third friend. Whoops, third friend. Okay, so you have another friend, third friend, who can speak both languages. Okay, so he can speak French, he can speak English. So what he will do is he will say, okay, he will listen to your messages and will convert those messages and tell those messages to your friend. Not just remove your friend with computer, but computer is your friend, so yeah. And remove English with binary, and remove French with, say, programming language. Okay, so you speak programming language, computer speaks binary. So let's remove speaks with understand, because I will be much comfortable with this. Understands. Okay, so you understands programming language, computer understands binary language, and there's a translator who is our compiler. Oh, let's remove the third friend. Okay, so translator is the compiler who speaks both languages. So that's how easy it is. Now you know how your computer is understanding you. It's because of the compiler and the programming language. You basically send your messages to a computer using the programming language. Okay, and this language is then converted by the compiler into the computer language. Okay, so the compiler understands both programming language and the binary. Now each programming language have their own compiler. For example, your third friend cannot understand all of the languages in this world. Okay, there are billions of languages all around the globe. Okay, so it's not possible for a person to understand every single language. So what you will do, you will get a friend for each language. For example, you understand French. You have a friend who can understand French and English as well. With the help of him, you will be able to communicate with those who knows English only. Okay, for example, you have another friend who can understand Japanese and French. Okay, with the help of that friend, you will be able to communicate with Japanese peoples. Same as there are different compilers for all programming languages. So there are different compilers for different languages. Okay, we also have a compiler for Python. We also have a compiler for Java, for any other language. Okay, there are compilers who can convert your language into the the language that you are writing into the machine language, that is the computer's language. Okay, so it's not just a low-level language, it's a machine language. Language. So low-level language is also called machine language, which is basically a set of 0101, that is also called a binary language. Okay, so our computer understands this language, we understand English. In order to create a communication between both of us, we use compilers, and compilers are present in every single programming language, and there are different compilers for different programming languages. That all makes sense. Okay, it's all the real world thing. Okay, so it's not, as I told you in the previous video, that it's programming is not something like a super genius stuff or something. No, it's just a basic stuff that you do in your everyday life, and you can understand this using this example as well. Okay, that you have a friend. Okay, computer is your friend, so in order to communicate with this computer that is your friend, you will have to use a language that is basically a programming language, and you will get another friend that is a compiler who will convert your language, that is programming language, into the computer's language, that is machine language or binary language. That's how easy it is. Okay, so I hope you guys got this. If you still have any confusion regarding the compiler and all the things, then you can post it down in the comments below, and if I am wrong about anything about this, then you can also post it in the comment below. That will help other users who will watch this video tutorial. Let's move forward. After understanding this, you may have a basic idea over here that what's happening behind the scenes. Okay, so you will write a basic simple English language over here, and your computer will be able to understand that using compiler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, I want you, okay, you, my computer, I want you to say hello to me. Okay, so say hello to the technical fist. So I will say print, and in double quotes I will say hello, the technical fist. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm printing this on my screen. Okay, so this is how easy it is. Okay, for example, print, well, you use this word in your everyday life. For example, I want to print out for a document. Now what does that mean? You want to print, that means you want to write, but in computer language you say it's print. Okay, so you want to print some text, something, some content. Okay, so you want to print some content on a document. Similarly, over here I am saying that I want to print hello to me on my screen. To see what my computer is doing, I have to use a monitor, a screen. Okay, and this is my screen. So what how will I get to know that my computer said hello to me? It is either by a voice or by this screen. Okay, so we are not that advanced that we will jump into the voice thing at this level. Okay, so at the beginner level, you would basically want your computer to send all of the messages on this screen. Okay, so your computer will send this message, send hello to the screen. So what does that mean? This message will be printed on the screen. Okay, so it's just general English. So this message will get printed on the screen. So you say print hello the technical fist. In order to run this, you just go to this run tab and click on this run button. After that, it will ask you which thing you want to run. So there's only one thing, hello, over here, and the edit configuration. You want to click on hello, and you will see hello from the technical fist. See, that's how easy it is. You can also do this in the command prompt. So if I open cmd, you will see I can type in Python. Okay, after that, as I told you before, that like these three arrow simply means that you are now in Python interface. So click on print double quotes. Also remember to enter double quotes. It's the language. Okay, for example, there is grammar in English, there is grammar in every language, okay, that you have to learn. That basically tells you like this is how you should go. Since it's a computer, okay, its grammar is strict. Okay, you have to follow the grammar. If you don't follow the grammar, it will simply generate errors for you. Okay, for example, if I don't follow the grammar says when you are printing a message like this. Okay, for the beginner level, again I'm saying for the beginner level, let's just keep it like this. So if you are printing a message on the screen like this, so you will have to use double quotes, or you will use variables that we will discuss in the later tutorials. But for now, let's skip that and don't get into the variables thing. So you will use these double quotes to print out your messages. So if I say like I am not a follower of grammar and I don't care about grammar, and I just want to write in hello the technical fist, and if I hit enter, you will see it will say a syntax error, invalid syntax, because it's not able to understand that. Okay, the compiler who can convert your language into the computer language, the compiler says that no, you are doing this wrong. Okay, this is not how it's done. So he throws a syntax error because there is an error in your syntax, the way you write it. Okay, but if you write it completely by following the grammar of programming language of Python here, because we are coding in Python, you will not get any error. So hello the technical fist, and now if you hit enter, you will see there is no error messages. You will get your computer is now saying hello to you. So that's how easy it is. You just made your computer say hello to you. So this is the magic of programming, okay, and that's how easy it is. I want to introduce one more benefit to you guys about this IDE, and that is you don't need to execute your command in order to get the error messages. For example, if I write print and if I don't follow the grammar, if I directly say hello the technical fist, you will see a red line over here. Okay, so unlike that command prompt that I just wrote this whole thing, I got the error messages after running it. Okay, but over here this IDE also have that compiler watching every single line that you write. Okay, so our Python compiler is sitting over here. Actually, it's not sitting over here, but yeah, it's watching every single move that you are making on this file. Okay, and if he finds any error in that move, it will basically throw you the error message on the screen. Okay, just before you compile it. So but yes, the compiler over here that is watching all these things is will basically catch the syntax errors and not the runtime errors. What the runtime error is, we will get to know this in the later videos, but for now just remember that if you make any grammatical mistake, you will get the error messages on the screen before you run the script. Okay, so if I hover over this one, you will see unresolved reference hello, because he just don't understand what hello means. If I run this, yeah, one more thing, after running your project from here, you can basically run this from here again and again. Make sure the project is selected over here, and after that if you click on run button, you will see the same error, syntax error, invalid syntax. That's how easy it is. Okay, and it will also tell you the line number 2, that is this one. Okay, so you get the error message on this line too. So there are a couple of more benefits of this IDE that I really like about. I hope you guys like this video, and please hit the subscribe button so that more guys could find us on the YouTube, and please share the video or like it if you really liked it. And in the upcoming videos we will be learning all the basic thing about programming languages and all the basic thing about Python, which will help you to get started with the programming career. Okay, we will also look into the other programming languages, but we chose Python for the first video tutorial series because it is the easiest language of all. You see, you just create a Python file and you just say, hey computer, print hello the technical fish to me, so it will basically print out hello the technical fish to you. So that's how easy it is. That's it for this video tutorial. Let's see you guys on the next video tutorial. Thanks for watching.